This is the continuation of the methods to develop a paragraph. Third, or letter C, by analysis. The subject is divided into parts, then each part is developed in turn. Example, our Constitution created a national government with 3 distinct branches. They are the legislative branch, Congress, the executive branch, the President and his cabinet, and the judicial branch, justice system. Not one among these branches has absolute power. Each one has its own duties and limitations. For example, the President is the one to appoint Supreme Court justices, but those appointees must be approved by Congress. When Congress, on the other hand, makes a law, the President has the right to veto it, and the Supreme Court may determine whether it is constitutional or not. This separation of powers prevents any branch or person from becoming too powerful. Let's have the questions. Number 1. What is being analyzed in the above paragraph? Number 2. What are divided into parts? Number 3. Was each part developed well? Okay, this time we're going to have the 4th method to develop a paragraph, which is by comparison and contrast. Similarities and differences are featured. Ideas or objects belonging to the same class or category are pointed out. Example, it is curious to note how ant societies resemble and differ from those men. Human societies may be divided into 6 classes or stages: the hunting, pastoral, agricultural, commercial, industrial, and intellectual. And ants have stages corresponding to the first 3. Some ants live solely by the products of the chase. They are known as two driver and legionary ants. Some keep domestic animals in the shape of plant flies, scale insects, and caterpillars. These belong to the pastoral class. The agricultural class is represented by the harvesting ants, which collect, store, and plant seeds. Against these resemblances may set the fact that ant societies are almost solely composed of females, for the males take little part in the social life of the colony. Each female is predestined to a certain task, and an ant community may be likened to a big family. A very large family is in some cases, for a community may consist of 500,000 ants. Such a community resembles a perfect republic where each works for the good of the whole community, each having her appointed work, laboring constantly for the good of all, and each ready to sacrifice herself for the good of all. It is a veritable insect. Questions? 1. What was being compared in the paragraph? 2. Were the similarities and differences pointed out by the writer? 3. How did the writer compare the ants to the humans? Was the writer able to point out the differences between the human and ant societies? More methods to develop a paragraph will be discussed.